Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Today, I will be doing a message from your person reading. So I'll be using the new Oracle deck as well as the Romance Oracle deck and the Gaia deck. The main tarot deck that I'm using is the one that I use when I'm channeling for Divine Masculine when I do Twin Flame reads. So this is the energy that I'm going to be tapping into today to see what sort of messages want to come through from your person. And then I'll pull some letter tiles at the end as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the message from your person as they're looking at what has recently happened in the past. They've been working on healing and deep recovery and just kind of recuperation. And then with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they've also been feeling like there were some missed opportunities. So whether that's failed investments, like from a financial perspective, they may have been distracted thinking about that. Or when it's talking about failed investments, with Pentacles being your resources, that can either be money, but it can also be time and energy. So they may have been feeling like they've been spending a lot of time, effort, energy, pouring into something that just hasn't been working out for them the way they thought it would. So if it could be an outside passion, it could be their job, but it could also be their relationship with you. They may feel like they've been really trying to put in all this extra effort, extra work, and maybe there's a sense of not really feeling like it's been acknowledged. And so then it's kind of sending them into this healing space of, well, wait a second, why am I putting so much effort in there? It can also be that if they were investing that effort somewhere else, they're being pushed to look within, like, well, wait a second, why am I putting so much time and effort into my job when there's this relationship that needs my attention? Is it that they're self-sabotaging or they're running from the situation? So that's where they have been. Let's see where your person is right now. Eight of Wands in reverse and Devil energy. So the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is about like disappointments and setbacks, and it's that things are being delayed. Things are not moving as quickly in terms of overcoming some of these obstacles. So if they're working on healing work, it could be that it's taking them longer than they would like. Because there's also this devil energy that's coming up. Something is keeping them off their path. Something is distracting them. So if it's that they've been putting in lots of extra time and energy and effort at work, and that's not really panning out, that could be that devil energy like chirping in their ear, hey, you need to put more time over here, and it's pulling them off their path. So let's pull a couple more cards and see what the next level of energy coming in for your person looks like, and then some more messages as well. All right, so the next level of energy coming in, you have your Four of Pentacles and your Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse is about moving on and turning a corner from something. So whatever this devil energy that's keeping them off their path, they are turning a corner on that. And it also has an energy of charity and giving. So this, if you watch the daily reads on the channel, usually the Four of Pentacles in reverse, when I read it, it's like that you're overgiving. And that's usually the devil energy, is that you're overgiving, like you keep pouring all these resources in. But as it's coming up here, as it's reading, it is more of like a generous energy of, okay, I'm turning the corner from whatever has not been working, and I'm going to be pouring my energy into something better, something more productive. So let's see. And we'll start at this end, actually, and move that way. Let's see what messages are coming through from them. So for them to be able to convey this to you, let's pull a couple of these oracle cards and see what we've got. I dream about our future together. Oh, and two of those. I'm embarrassed by how I treated you. So the person, they are regretful for whatever has happened. So, the message coming through for me, it is definitely one where there's some group or people that I'm channeling into. It's that somebody has been dedicating so much of their time and their effort into work. Like they've become this workaholic, singular focus, and they're embarrassed by it. They're embarrassed about how they had treated you. And they're saying that they want more freedom. They want to break free from this devil energy and move on. Like they don't want to feel like they're, still shackled by this devil energy. So initially when I created this deck, the I want more freedom, it was along the lines of, I want more freedom, like this relationship is too controlling. But certainly the way that it's reading here is that this is a situation where somebody is feeling like they're shackled, like to their job, and they want more freedom. They want to be able to move through life without having that over their head all the time. Let's pull a couple romance oracle cards and see what comes up here. New love and let go of control issues. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings and allow this situation to unfold naturally. So let go of the control issues. So, this is the message coming from your person, but as the situation reads, there could be somebody else that's catching your eye. And so it's making you kind of pull back, but knowing that this is how things are going with this person, it might make you reconsider. So somebody, may have stirred some feelings. That doesn't necessarily mean you're doing anything about it, but it could be that aha moment of, wait a second, if those feelings were stirred, like, hey, somebody's really appreciating me, why did that catch my attention? Maybe it caught your attention because your current person is so focused elsewhere. But then the whole allowing the situation to unfold naturally as it relates to your person, pushing them, I don't think is going to work. Like they've been working on doing their own healing, and it's really coming across that they acknowledge what a problem it's been, and they're working on correcting it. So let them grow, let them heal, let them self-correct without you necessarily telling them this is how you have to do it, and then watch how that part unfolds. The other thing too is this new love. It can also be as this person turns a corner, like almost like you fall in love with them all over again. So it's almost like they're presenting as a new person to you. If they were always singularly focused on their job, I don't know why that message is coming through really strong. If they're always singularly focused on their job and now they're saying, no, I want more freedom from that. I want to be able to do things with you. It's almost like it's a new person coming towards you, and that will infuse more life and energy into your relationship. So we have a couple of these. So we have apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. And then we also have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. So it looks like as they're changing, this might be stirring up some feelings within you of past hurts or disappointments. And so there's that sense of, okay, are they really doing this? Like maybe they've told you in the past that they were going to let go of some of these other things that seem to be controlling them. And it may not be a job. It may be other things that they feel that they're controlled by. Maybe it's overbearing family, whatever the case may be. And so there's a little bit of apprehension, like, okay, we've gone through this cycle before where they say something's going to change and it changes for like a week and then it goes back. So there could be some apprehension there because with this remembrance card, it's kicking up those old memories of past times that you've gone through this. So let's pull actually here. I'll grab a couple cards here about what is the advice for you in terms of how to navigate this. We had the let go of control issues. We'll start with what is your coming up in your challenge space. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So your challenge is that there's kind of this like lack of charity on your part, but it does look like the new energy coming in for them is going to be this very charitable energy. So what is the advice from Spirit for you as this relationship evolves? Advice from Spirit for you, please. It's also going to be the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So both of you, if you're both moving into this energy of freely giving, you're going to feel things start to grow. Because where you run into trouble with this is if one party is doing it and the other one isn't, because then that just kind of keeps creating this further imbalance. If you're both doing it, then you both feel supported, fulfilled, and loved, and it feels like it's energetically imbalanced. So this is saying that is your advice. So in your challenge space, it was a lack of charity. Your advice is to be generous and give, and you'll start to see some of that stirring of romantic feelings, like some of that starting to come back, because it's going to feel fresh and new. So let's pull a few tiles in here. Since we had an X in there, which what can you spell with an X? Okay, so we have tax, like that it's been taxing and draining on you. Interesting letters here. So however, if any of these are initials for you, we have a T, A, O, X, L, N, and Y. Even though not all of the letters are in here, there's part of the letters that spell lonely, and that's kind of what was popping up in my mind, that as this person has been focusing, investing their time, energy, attention on something else, it's been leaving you feeling lonely, and like maybe they've been getting a little too lax with things. But I think that it's turning the corner. I do have Tony coming up, if there's a Tony in here, but take whatever you might be able to spell here. So if you wanted to zoom in on any of that and see if any of them come up for you. But I hope that you found this message to be helpful. As always, take only what resonates. And as I said, it seemed like there was a strong message coming in about a workaholic type of situation. So if that's not what your situation is, then this may not be the message coming through for you, but I'll continue to do more of these. And as you start to hear them, if a storyline is resonating with you, then that means there's a message in there for you. Otherwise, I wish you peace and joy along your journey. Until next time.